What's going on, guys? It's Rylan with Rylan's Amazing Photography, and welcome to today's video on how to get started in stock photography. However, before I get into this video, I want to remind you guys to go down below and like today's video. While you're down there, you might as well go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, because you want to see more of me and more of these videos. So let's go ahead and get started in this video. First things first, what is stock photography? Stock photography can be literally any form of photography. It can be wildlife, it can be landscape, it can be portrait, it can be product photography. There is no limits to stock photography, what you can upload on there and what you can sell to people. There are two sides to stock photography, and that is commercial or creative and editorial. And they have some rather big differences. Commercial or creative photography is anything you think will sell. This could be a photo of a woman laughing. This could be a photo of some kind of product, let's say a flashlight. It could be a photo of a camera. It's anything that you think will sell on stock photography that's creative in kind of a commercial sense, something that could almost like promote a product. Editorial, that is images that are newsworthy. Let's say, I don't know, a sports game, some kind of event that draws a lot of attention to the public. It could be weather. Let's say there was a storm or a hurricane or something in the Bahamas. That would be, all of those instances would be really good examples of editorial photography. I'm not a liar, so I'm going to be straight up honest with you all when I say there is a ton of competition. There are multiple photo libraries on the internet where you can go and buy photos. There's iStock, there's Getty Images, there is Adobe Stock, there is Alamy, there's Shutterstock. I mean, the competition is fierce and it's wild and it's absolutely insane how many photographers there are uploading to stock photography, but don't let that stop you from uploading your own images. That brings us to the next point. Quality and quantity. It's not quality over quantity or quantity over quality. It is quantity and quality, which means you need a lot of photos, and not only do you need a lot of photos, but you need those photos to be good and great photos. Quality matters a ton. You're not going to sell a photo to a client if it's like terrible resolution or dark lighting. I mean, the photo's got to look good, and not only does the photo have to look good, but you have to have a lot of images in your portfolio. I mean, if you just have 2 images in your portfolio and you're commenting down below, Rylan, you're lying to me because there are just no one purchasing my photos. Well, you might have 2 photos on there that are really good, but that's not going to get traction and no one's going to notice you, even if the quality is really good, because you still need quantity. And let's say you have 200 photos on there, but the quality isn't good of them. They're not good photos. And you might be commenting, I have 200 photos on stock photography, but none of them are selling. Well, that's probably because, well, let's think about it. They're terrible photos. So you have to have quantity and quality. Our last point is stock photography is a long-term thing. You can't expect to start making money with this overnight, and maybe not even in a month of doing it. I've been on stock photography for a while, and I'm just now getting close to the point where I can stock in. The final point is stock photography is a long-term thing. This isn't something that you can expect to be making $10,000 a year within a month or within a year even. I mean, stock photography takes a long time to build up. You have to have a lot of really good images, and you have to have a lot of good images in your portfolio. You have to have the right clientele coming in to purchase your photos. Let's say you're uploading a ton of wildlife photos to Shutterstock. Well, I think you need to get out and kind of market yourself. Let's say you want to sell those photos, obviously, so let's connect with a zoologist, a veterinarian. Those would be great clientele to draw into your Shutterstock portfolio and be like, I have an image of this animal. If you ever need an image of this animal, here it is. I actually have a ton of images of different animals. If you ever need to get a picture of an animal, come to my Shutterstock portfolio. And an even better way to market yourself as a photographer is if I don't have an image of that animal on my portfolio, come to me, send me out on an assignment. It's this much money, and you give them a set price of how much money that's going to cost for you to go out on that assignment, and they might hire you to go take a picture of that animal. Or it doesn't have to be an animal. It could be a landscape. Let's say you want a picture of the Grand Canyon. Well, just direct them to your Shutterstock portfolio. Say, here you go. Here's the picture of the Grand Canyon. I have it right on there. So you have to have the right clientele to be able to sell images as well. My thoughts on this is stock photography is a great way to make money, but it's a lot of hard work and it's not going to happen overnight. I'm not going to be making a $10,000 check from Shutterstock or Alamy or any other stock photography website this year. I'm not going to do that probably next year. I'm not going to do it the next year, maybe even not the next year. But if I keep building up my portfolio with a ton of quality, good images and a lot of them, I'm going to start making quite a bit of money from stock photography. And you can do that too. And there's no limits on your creative ability for stock photography. Thank you so much for clicking on and watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, definitely make sure you go down below and like today's video. While you're down there, you might as well go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can help me grow. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and it would really help me out a lot if you would go subscribe and help me with that. Thank you all so much for watching and I hope you guys have an amazing day.